As tricky as espresso may seem, there's a pretty short list of key mistakes that lead to bad shots and damaged machines. Let's run through the top 5 mistakes that you can make when pulling shots and how you can avoid them. 1. Using stale coffee. If you want a good cup of coffee, you'll need good beans. It seems simple, but determining what makes a certain coffee good or bad can be kind of tricky. The single best metric to look at is freshness. Every decent coffee roaster puts the roast date right on the bag so you know precisely how fresh your coffee is. Espresso tastes best with coffee 4 to 14 days off roast. Once your coffee ages past a month, you'll start to see your shots pull too quickly and they'll often taste kind of watery. Using coffee at peak freshness will help ensure that you get the most out of your espresso. 2. Not using a scale. A massive part of making good coffee, especially espresso, is consistency. Using volume measurement tools like a coffee scoop or a graduated shot glass don't give you the full picture. The same scoop might give you 10 grams one time and 12 grams the next, with more variance if you use different coffees. The result of these variations is varying shots. A scale allows you to get precisely the same inputs and outputs every time, which can be the difference between a great shot and a disappointing one. 3. Poor tamping technique. Once you've ground your coffee, tamping is the last thing you'll do to it before pulling a shot. Tamping force traditionally gets a lot of attention, when in reality it doesn't have very much impact at all. What really matters is keeping your tamp level. Tamping at an angle pushes more coffee to one side of the basket than the other, making for an uneven extraction. Make sure your tamp is level and you'll see less channeling and more even flow of espresso for the duration of your shot. 4. Insufficient cleaning. Coffee is full of flavorful compounds and oils, and when you pull espresso, some of that stuff is ending up in your machine's group head. It's easy to forget that espresso machines need cleaning because all these oils are hidden inside, but as they build up, they'll add some really acrid, bitter flavors to your espresso, as well as hurting your machine in the long run. Performing regular backflush cleanings, as well as properly purging your steam wand, will help keep your shots tasting perfect and keep your machine off of our tech bench. 5. Not experimenting. If there's one good reason to have an espresso machine, and we can think of more than a few, it's having full control over how you pull your shots. It can be tempting to find a recipe and a coffee that work and just stick to it. There's nothing wrong with having a standby, but it's fun to try new coffees and unusual recipes with different temperatures, ratios, and brew times. You might get some weird results, but often this is how we find our new favorite techniques and unforgettable shots. There aren't really any rules, so have fun with it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you have any other questions about anything coffee, I'd be glad to field them in the comments below. For more coffee knowledge, tamp, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.